Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to speak, and by the end of the lesson you should be able to compare and talk about different means of transport. Jadi pada hari ini kamu akan membandingkan dan bercakap mengenai kaedah pengangkutan yang berbeza. Okay, so let's look at the different means of transport shown in the picture. A is a ship atau kapal, and B is a plane, kapal terbang, and C is obviously a car or kereta. Okay, so this is what you need to do for today. You need to answer 4 questions regarding the different means of transport. Kamu perlu menjawab 4 soalan berkaitan dengan kaedah pengangkutan yang berbeza. Okay, so the first question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each means of transport? Apakah kebaikan dan keburukan setiap kaedah pengangkutan yang ditunjukkan? Okay, the second question, which means of transport would you prefer to use to go on holiday? Is it the ship, a plane, or a car? And the third question, which means of transport would you prefer to use for traveling long distances? Long distances bermaksud perjalanan jarak jauh. So which one would you prefer to use? A ship, a plane, or a car? And the last question is, can you think of any other means of transport you prefer to the ones in the pictures? Why? So, are there any means of transport which you like better besides the ones shown in the picture? Okay, and you need to provide the reason why. You are also given words, phrases, and useful expressions to help you build your sentences. Okay, so right now let's look at the first question in detail. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each means of transport? So for this question, I want you to provide at least one advantage and one disadvantage for each means of transport. Berikan satu kebaikan dan satu keburukan setiap kaedah pengangkutan yang ditunjukkan. Okay, so the first one is a ship. What is the advantage? It is comfortable. Why? Because normally when you travel using a ship, it means that you use a cruise ship. So in a cruise ship, it is just like a hotel. You are provided with a bedroom, you have a comfortable bed, and you can eat at the restaurants, and you can even do other activities at the swimming pool or at the gym. Okay, so when traveling using a ship, it is comfortable. However, it is slow. The ship is slow and it takes a longer time to reach to your destination. And besides that, a ship travels according to the weather conditions. Weather conditions bermaksud keadaan cuaca. Jadi apabila keadaan cuaca kurang mengizinkan, kapal tersebut tidak dapat bergerak. Okay, so that is the advantage and also the 2 disadvantages of traveling by ship. The next one is a plane. So what is the advantage and disadvantage of a plane? Traveling by plane is fast. However, it is expensive. Normally, a plane ticket will cost more than 100 for a one-way trip. So it is quite expensive to travel by plane. Besides that, weather conditions also affect the movement of a plane. If the weather is not good, the plane cannot take off or it has to make an emergency landing. So it is quite scary. Okay, so the third one, a car. What is the advantage? The advantage of traveling by car is that it is convenient. Convenient bermaksud memudahkan. So why is it convenient? It is convenient mostly because you are in control. You don't have to wait for the pilot or other passengers, and you don't have to wait for the captain of a ship to drive you wherever you want to go. Okay. However, it is tiring. Why is it tiring? Because you are doing it on your own. So you're driving on your own and you need to be focused on the road. So it could be quite tiring for you. Okay, so now that we have looked at all the advantages and disadvantages of each means of transport, I'm going to guide you on how to build your sentences to answer the question. Okay, so here you are given the useful expressions which can help you. So to answer, you can begin by saying, the main advantage of a ship is that it is, so you can refer back to our answer just now. It is comfortable. However, it is slow. So the red line means you need to fill in with the disadvantage. To make your answer longer, you can actually add in the reason why you think that it is comfortable and why you think it is slow. For example, the main advantage of a ship is that it is comfortable because, then you state your reason. However, it is slow because, okay, then you state your reason. Alright, for the next sentence. One of the best things about traveling by plane is that it is, then you fill in with the advantage. If you want to add in your reason why, you can also do that. Okay, one of the worst things is that it is, fill in with the disadvantage. And the third sentence. On one hand, traveling by car is, then you fill in with the advantage and provide your reason. On the other hand, it is, fill in with disadvantage and provide your reason. Okay, so to fill in the blanks here, you can always refer back to what we have discussed on the advantage and disadvantages of each means of transport. If you want to provide reasons, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay? So that's it for the first question. Now moving on to the next question. Which means of transport would you prefer to use to go on holiday? Maksudnya, kaedah pengangkutan yang mana yang kamu lebih suka gunakan untuk pergi melancong? Okay, so is it a ship, a plane, or a car? So this is the sentence that you can use to answer the question. I would much rather travel by ship, for example, to go on holiday because it is comfortable. Again, you can refer back to our discussion earlier on advantages and also disadvantages. Okay, now moving on to the next question. Which means of transport would you prefer to use for traveling long distances? Perjalanan jarak jauh. Okay, so which one do you prefer to use? A ship, a plane, or a car? So you can answer by using this sentence. I would much rather travel by. Choose one means of transport for traveling long distances because it is. Provide your reason. Alright, now 3 questions down. Now moving on to the last question. Can you think of any other means of transport you prefer to the ones in the pictures? Why? So you need to think of other means of transport besides the ones in the picture. And you need to provide the reason why you prefer that particular means of transport. Kamu perlu fikirkan kaedah pengangkutan yang lain selain daripada yang ditunjukkan dalam gambar tadi. Okay, dan kamu perlu nyatakan kenapa kamu memilih kaedah pengangkutan tersebut. So there are many other means of transport, for example, a bike, a train, or a bus. So you can choose whatever you want. you just need to provide the reason why you choose that particular means of transport. Okay, so you can answer this question with this sentence. I think I prefer a motorcycle, for example, because it is. Then you need to provide your reason. So we have looked at the 4 questions, and I hope my explanation and examples will help you to answer on your own. Alright, so this is again your task today. You need to answer all the 4 questions. Try to use the words and phrases given, as well as the expressions given to you. And you can use the example sentences which I have shown you to help you answer each question. Okay, and I want you to record yourself as usual and send to me personally before 5 p.m. today. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you for being here. Stay home and stay safe, and I will see you in our next lesson.